We used to dance under the moonlight, whispered secrets in the dark. Now those nights feel like a distant dream, and we're strangers miles apart. We had a love that felt unbreakable, but somewhere we lost our way. Now the echoes of our promises are just memories that fade. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. I miss the way you held me tight. Our hearts were once a symphony, but now they're silent in the night. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. I'll treasure every tear we cried. In the end we couldn't make it through, but I'll always remember.
Hello YouTube. So here's where we start from. We are talking about AI music. Is it bad? We have groups, they call anything AI demonic. So we're going to take a look into that and try to see whether it's justified, they're right, or they're wrong. We're going to take a look, dive deeper. So without further ado, let me just start right here and start the ball rolling. Now, don't mind this part right here. This is not me. I did not generate these that look creepy like this. But at times, if you are not a paid member, you can never change whatever the thumbnail is generated for you. But for some of these people, they have a thumbnail that they generate themselves. So we'll come back to this, but let's just start from this. We are going to start from here. The pentagram. Most people know, for witches, Wiccans, they know that this symbol is a very bad symbol. They use it for witchcraft, for their witchcraft practices, hexing, casting spells. As you will see, one of the artists did call her fans that they join up to hex Donald Trump because they didn't like him, so they wanted to bewitch him. But did it work? No, it did not work, because what witches don't understand, there is a higher power, that is God. He is the one that decides what happens. If a witch succeeds to hex a Christian, God has allowed it. But apart from that, it cannot work. In Genesis 12, Abraham was told that whoever blesses you, I will bless. Whoever curses you, I will curse. Now imagine a witch trying to curse you, but God curses a witch. My dear, that's the most horrible thing that you should not wish for yourself. So that's why witches need to be careful. But well, they are not careful. You cannot tell a witch to be careful with Christians. To be more like, be careful with what the type of Christian you try to play around with your witchcraft. You deal with the wrong one and you get yourself hurt instead. So let's go. Why pentagram? There it is. The Wiccans, see that? Used widely. They use it very much. Like I said, it's used in witchcraft, this symbol. But the bad part of this is Christians have been deceived that this is a Star of David. Even Israel uses a star of a goddess as a star, or rather they call it a Star of David. That's not it. Even the scriptures does say that you worship the star of your God. So Israel has continued worshiping the star of their God. So Israel hasn't yet really done away with idol worship. They're still dealing with it. Then now it's brought into the church by deceiving them. No, it's a Star of David, and there you have this, the tree and the star incorporated in our homes. Well, not say in our homes, in your homes, because as for me, it's over 15 years I have stopped accepting decorations of this tree and the star. I hate this star. Even on clothes, I will not wear clothes, shoes with this star, because I know it's just a star of hexing, or as I call it, it's a portal. It's used as a portal when these witches, they sit to cast spells, to have demons coming through. Look at that. Witches understand what that is. Christians are told, well, it's a Star of David. No, my dear, you have been deceived to put a portal of demons in your homes, a portal in which demons will come through and go back to wherever they are going into their business. So whenever witches sit or they meet, they start hexing. This is activated and spirits will start coming through this or going back. So I have told you it's just a portal. We'll continue. So let me go back to this page. Now, there was a house that strange things were going on, and they couldn't understand why the house was haunted. So in some places, they ended up finding under the carpet there was this. And then in another show, they were trying to renovate a house. So they removed the carpet that was in the house, and they found there was a hex. You see, there is a full story. You see that? I'm going fast because it's gonna be long if I have to read this aloud to you. So that's one story. Another one is a different house. You see that? You can pause and read. So you buy a house or you rent a house, you don't know what's under that house, under the carpet. So these homes, you never know what you're going into. If there is a carpet, or there could be another layer of tiles put on top of this, another floor, a new floor. Maybe someone is trying to renovate and say, no, I don't have to get rid of the old floor, we just put another one on top. So you never know these homes that we live in, what's going on. Some of these homes will be saying, why this home has a problem. Look at that. Simple things as this makes the home haunted, makes a home feel uncomfortable. Someone will say, no, it's just a star. Well, US loves it on their flag. Most nations, they love it on their flag. But, well, you do not know that this is just a portal for demons. And there it is clearly. These people, they know. The witches, they know what this means. Goti. Who is Goti? The god. Who is the god? Baphomet. See that? That's Satan. And look, this symbol, most companies have it. It just means they are united. They are of the same clan. They are the same. So you see this symbol, you just know that that company is part of the Goti society. See that? So now this is where hypocrisy comes in. When it comes to AI, you'll find that Christians will listen to worldly music but say, oh, AI music is demonic, or AI images are demonic, AI videos are demonic. They start unfollowing you on social media, they unfriend you, whatever platform that you are on. That is hypocrisy. Next day, there you are, you have this in your home. The following day, you are unfriending someone on social media because they are using an AI image, AI music, anything to do with AI. Hypocrisy. So now we have seen this is very wicked pentagram. Do not even think this is wise, that okay, you can, or maybe I saw a very beautiful rag, you buy, you put. My dear, you are ignorant. Look at that. You will be just saying, look, just take a look. It just speaks volumes. They say action speaks louder than words. Or rather, let's just take a look at this. Images already, they are speaking volumes already. Look at that. These are skulls, demons, evil spirits. And there is God right there, Satan himself. Do you see that? Or Baphomet. Many of you say, who is Baphomet? Let me just quickly do it for you right here. That is Baphomet. There. For those in USA, you should know better, because most of you should have seen this on the street being paraded. There. That is your Baphomet. A god that causes people to go into this new lifestyle. Sodom and Gomorrah. Why? Because the upper part of this evil spirit, it's female on top and then below male. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's not the topic that I'm going into right now. Now let's continue. We're talking about music, right? Let's jump right in, because what is the difference between AI music and the music that many people listen to? But they listen to the same evil witches that are in the industry. But the same people, next day you post anything about AI, they'll unfriend you on Facebook, on YouTube. They will unsubscribe. People, I'm trying to get you to a place where you see your hypocrisy and begin to act wisely and begin to act the way you are supposed to act. Now let me show you. Let's go right there. Okay, there we are. Weekends, yes, we know. We've talked about that. Now here's where things now get shaky. 25 celebrities who practice witchcraft or the occult. How many of you listen to this young lady? Let's go. You see that? Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep going. You were saying what? This one, even a bunch of believers listen to this. And this is the top witch. You see that? Many of you never knew. And this is not me. This is a website, as you can see there. Just come to this, you will see it for yourself. It's not me who is saying they are witches. It's there. It's on the website that is saying they are. You see that? Yeah. Another one, a lot. I mean, when I say a lot, of people listen to, even Christians. Okay, it's done. Now let's go to this other one. Now this one I wanted to go through easily, but it would take 4 minutes and may just make the video longer, so I'll just brush through quickly. Okay, here is the website. You can come through to this, or you can pause and read, but I'll just brush through. Here is another one. So these are professing for themselves. You see that? She always felt drawn to witchcraft. Here is another one. You see that? Another one. This is the one I said. She asked fans to do what? In what? 2017. Well, he's still here. He's still alive. So meaning they failed. Why did they fail? I told you, only if God allows it to work. When I say I mean all the witches in the world. Let them gather against a Christian. If God has allowed that Christian is to be dead, that one they will defeat. If God says no, it's no. All this, it doesn't work. Satan, in the scriptures, Job, Satan had to ask for permission. And God told him what? Only do not touch his life. You can touch his belongings, not his life. How many Christians suffer loss? Whatever they touch, it fails. Family, they lose friends, but their life are not touched. That's how witchcraft works. It can affect what you have, but not touch you. So this is why this failed right there. You see that? Madonna, how many of you listen to her? There is another witch. You see? So all these are professing for themselves that they are involved. This one said whenever she performs, another thing takes over her. What is that thing? It's a spirit. And you are there listening to her. You are there saying, oh, AI music, what have you? What? My dear, wake up. Stop the hypocrisy. Stop listening to this. There we go now. What do you see? The pentagram used to cast spells, open doors to help. What do you see right here? Look at that. A pentagram. Another one. Pentagram. Look at that. Pentagram. Do you see that? I know. This one, you listen to her very much, and most of you are busy watching on Netflix. You see that? More. Do you see that? Look at this. This thing you say is the Star of David. It's a star that you use on Christmas. It's a star that you lavish on your flags, you take pride in. It's just a portal of demons. They say no, it can hold evil spirits that they will not leave. So they cause you in movies, that is a lot of series. You check on Prime, Netflix, wherever you find this lie to make you become a blind witch by telling you that when you create this in your home, it will be holding evil spirits so that when they come through, they don't go out. Now wait, what did they say? They just revealed exactly what I said, that they come through. Come through where? Through this. What did I say? It is a portal. So you people know from today, you have it on your clothes, on your shoes, my dear, it's just a portal for evil spirits. Exactly that. Now, one thing I want to say just out of context is my videos are long because I present facts and truth so that you can really believe exactly what I'm saying, that it is true. Because if I would make a 10 minutes video and present all this quickly, you will say, no, that's your opinion. That's what you think. Now, I present all these so that it's no longer my opinion, but you get it for yourself. So let's continue. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see all that? Another, okay. This one is proud to be a devil worshipper, and you can see it for yourself. Goatee right there. That's a star, and you know it is a star. You see that? There's that head right there. So this person is proud to be a devil worshipper. This is what I'm talking about. These people, they practice witchcraft. They sing witchcraft in their movies. They sing witchcraft in their music, and you're there listening, and you say, no, it's harmless, it's just a song. My dear, they dedicate the songs on these pentagrams. One which X said this is what they do. An album is done, they take it in a certain place and do all this, put enchantments on that music so that the spirits, when you play the music, the spirits, they come through that music more like a portal. So music is very dangerous. It's just the same as movies, images. Everything is dangerous. They are equally dangerous, as you know, or as you will see as I continue. So do you see that? So these are not fabricated things. These are images they take themselves. They take pride in. You can see right there people that you already know. There is, that's a very image right here. This right here. You see that? Now let me show you another artist. You know this guy. You know this guy. You listen to him. You love his rap, right? So what do you say for yourself? Let's take a look at this other one. What is it doing? Candles. Do you see that? So please, the hypocrisy has to end. If you don't listen to, or you call AI music evil, stop listening to all these artists. Only gospel artists, and also in gospel, not all of them. One of them you have to avoid is, I'll just mention one, Kirk Franklin. That one is not a gospel artist. That one is a tool for Lucifer to lure you, or to lure gospel artists away so that they can fall. Watch everyone that sing with him, a collab, they fall. The group, if it's a group, it falls. Just check the news. What happened? Let me not dwell on that. You see that? More of the very people that you follow on Instagram, you love listening to, especially this one. You will find that the same people that say, oh, evil AI, you find that they follow this person on Instagram. See that? How many of you listen to this one? You see that? So now that we have dealt with this, right? We've dealt with this. Now we know that if this is full of witchcraft because these are witches, how about AI music? Before we go to that, let's go through one or two scriptures. Okay, this is King James. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. What is this scripture saying? As a man thinketh, so is he, as other versions will say. So whatever you think within you, that's who you are. What do they say? Vibes speak volumes, louder than any words could ever speak. What is that? Already saying from your words, even people, what you say, they judge you from what you say. Look at political leaders or presidential candidates. We judge them on whatever they say. Why do we judge words they say? Because it's them. That's coming from them. It shows that's how they are. Now, the final scripture. But I say unto you that every idle word that a man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. There it is. You will be judged on the things that you say. Back to all that. You will be judged. Why judging you on the things that you said? Because they came from you. A video is coming in depth on this. Why this scripture, your words are subject to judgment. We'll come back to that in another video. So just subscribe. One of these videos that will be popping up, it will be on this topic in depth. You don't have to miss this, because this, my dear, it will clear the misunderstanding of God and his plan for mankind. Let's continue. So now, from that scripture, we are going to jump just briefly on AI images. So now, there it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Who created these images? Is it AI or a person? AI generated these images following a wish of a person. A person tells AI what they want, and AI gives them what they want. So you will not say AI creates dark stuff, evil stuff like this one. It's not AI that generated this. Look at this. Dark. So AI will create something dark. You see, you want it dark. So even this person, look at that. There it is. Elf. Sorcerer. There it is. Who created that? A person. You see that? Do you see all this? Some create for entertainment. That's what's in their heart. Some it's peace. Some of these images will show that maybe this person is troubled. Maybe just creating things that is in their heart. So the question is, what is really troubling you that this is all you see? You are just releasing these things from your heart. So it means this person, there must be some either trauma or some darkness in their life that's all they see. Let's prove this and put it to rest. Maybe just creating things that is in their heart. So the question is, what is really troubling you that this is all you see? You are just releasing these things from your heart. So it means this person, there must be some either trauma or some darkness in their life that's all they see. Let's prove this and put it to rest. Okay, you can read. You see that? Demon blood wood sculpture. Why? Let's prove what's in this person's heart. Let's check. Click on the name and the page will open, and there we are. Look at that. Look at that. Demon, darkness. Do you see that? So this is troubling. I mean, if this is what's in your heart, I mean, what's really? Do you see that? So we have seen that it's the person. Let's get another example. Some is just maybe just a few images, but some it's literally that's all they do. Let's get more. Look at that. Even simple, not that real darkness, but even this, it's dark. Red and black is still not a good sight. Okay, sorry, my internet's kind of running slow. Do you see that? Do you see that? Next. There we go. Okay, this one. Oh, I wanted to say this one, not that much darkness, but of course not that much darkness, but take a look at this. This, you find it mostly in movies, witchcraft movies, stuff like that. Mirrors. Yeah, more like you look in the mirror, you're seeing a demon. Yeah, I think this explains it. What people generate images, music, or videos, it's more like they're just mirroring what's in their hearts. So when you look in the mirror, what do you see? When you mirror what's in your heart, how are we going to see it? With your art. Things you say, that's the mirror of what's in your heart. Or things you generate, like in this case, look at all this. This person is just creating what's in their heart. You see, if this person was a painter, this is what they would be painting. But AI has made it easy for us to just create such art. You cannot say, no, it was just for fun, I was creating this. Me, when I give a prompt and it creates something like that, I delete it because that's not what I asked for. You see that? This, we know, if you've heard of Baphomet, the fallen angel, Lucifer, now called Satan. That's Satan right there. More this. So let's see what's in this person's heart. I just felt more like a feeling, more like of pity that someone needs counseling and needs help. They need someone to talk to because may just show the troubling things that are in their heart. So you could maybe talk to the person and get them to safety, to have a very nice free mind. It is the same thing with videos created by AI. It's the person that tells the AI what they want, and the AI just gives what the person says. It is this very thing now we're talking about music. Let's go to it. So there it is. Do you see all this? Some of these things look in the same manner. It looks dark. They're generating dark stuff. Now here's the thing. These thumbnails, they're generated by a person. Apart from this platform, some of the thumbnails are generated automatically for you. You cannot change them. If you want to change them, you need to be subscribed and be paying per month for this program. You see that? Here, this is a project I just did about this, the journey of the heart. The images were generated for me. I cannot change them. Unlike these other images that we see, all this dark stuff like that. Let's keep going. Now here's the thing I will say. This is where AI music is dangerous. Do not listen to what you do not know. It's the same thing as do not listen to an artist who is secular and you do not know who they are, what they stand for. If that person is a witch, my dear, you're listening to evil stuff that will affect your soul. Same thing with AI music. Those people, fake celebs that you call celebrities, they do the very thing, they enchant witchcraft on the music. Let's come to AI music. Okay, take a look at this. Look at the prompt. What's in the prompt? The person wants dark, something that is dark included in this music. Here is another one. What is the person putting in that music? Anxious. Now, you listen to this person's music and you start getting anxiety. Where did that come from? It came from the music. So it's not the AI that is evil, it's the person who removed what was in their heart and poured it into the AI. The AI just created what the person wanted. So all this anxiety, all this desire to put anxiety in the music is coming from the person. So this is how music affects you. You were having a good day, you listen to music, your mood changes. Well, my dear, what did you listen to? How was it created? What was included in that? Do you see that? Okay, here is the most evil song that comes from a person's heart. Here's the danger. This is where I will base everything now. Look at what this person wants to be included in the music. Dark, drugs, sexual, aggressive, self-harm. Do you hear that? Slitting. Are you getting that? Are you getting that? So, all these spirits, this spirit of self-harm, it will be in the music. Yes, you won't hear it, but your mind or your soul will understand and you start getting depressed. Look at even the image the person put. Look at all these drugs, dark, as we saw right here. I mean, why? Look at the lyrics. Look at this. Lust is not a game, because lust belongs in hell. See that? It's not a game. There is nothing good about this song. I would have played it, but most of these people, what they do is they have already copyrighted their songs, that if you play it on YouTube, it will get flagged as copyright. You see that? This is where now AI music becomes horrible and becomes dangerous, because the person is putting evil things in the music. The same way the very current musicians, they do the same thing. They put all that witchcraft in the music. You don't know this person who generated this, whether they're involved in witchcraft. So they just want to see all the darkness. I mean, my question is, humanity, that song I did in the other video showing you how to create AI music, I'm doing it in a way to ask, where have we gone wrong? Why is humanity so dark? That's the question I'm asking in there. We don't care for each other. Where is the humanity? Why would you fill yourself with all this darkness? All this darkness, why? Why are these things coming out from you? But you can't blame so much. At times, some of these people are just innocent because of the childhood or the life they lived. So they're just bringing out the darkness, the suffering they've been through. And some, they really know exactly what they're doing, and they're deliberately putting all that in the music. The same way all these musicians that are not gospel singers, they are not Christian, they put dark things in their music. I said they put, I didn't say maybe. They. So now you know. Look at that. This is the most disturbing thing. Drugs. Someone just listens to that, goes into drug addiction, start taking drugs, sexual immorality, aggressive, self-harm, slitting. Many of you know all this. What is that? Let me show you. That is self-harm. You see that? You will see people with slits like that, wounds that have healed from laser blade cutting. Look at that. Do you see that? This is self-harm. Now, why would you put this in music? Like we saw in that. See that? There is another one. Cold, dark, angry. Why? You want a spirit of anger to be in the song. Dark, cold song. So the AI gives the person what they want. Now, this is where I said, do not say AI music is evil. AI music is as dangerous as listening to your very artist that you like listening to. These people, you listen to these witches right here, and you're calling AI music evil. You unfollow, you unfriend because you are ignorant. You will listen to this from a witch, you will come and point at AI music that being dark. But look, where did AI create that? It came from a person's heart. Do you see that? So that is why the real problem is not the platform. This is a machine that has been programmed to create what a person wants. It started with images. Images were being generated using a prompt. What is a prompt? It comes from you. What do you want to see? You write down. The AI creates what you want to see. So who created that image? It came from you. It came from your heart. It's the same thing, this music. It came from this person's heart. Do you see that? And what does the AI do? Just creates the darkness the person wants. Let me stop it right there. I want, because like I said, it will just end up giving me a copyright claim. There is some more aggressive, angry. See that? This one wants alien. I don't know whatever that means. Of course, that's the fallen angels because aliens are just fallen spirits. They're very demonic, wild. You see that? So this, I have now shown you that AI music is as dangerous as the very music you already listen to, because of what all these things are added into the prompt. Moody. Why do you want moody? Someone to just become moody, gloomy. Why? You see that? Where is it coming from? Someone put it there. Where did that come from? It came from someone's heart. The words that we read in Proverbs, that as a man thinketh, so is he. You will be judged according to what you say. There it is. What more can I say? I have proved to you that is the problem is not AI. The problem is people. Okay, let's take a look at this person's prompt. Okay, hauntingly mood. It is still putting some dark stuff in the music. This is what I'm talking about. All these things, they come from people. Coming from what? People's hearts. What's in the person's heart, they speak it to the AI so that the AI will generate what that person wants. All this is why I say we can look at words like that. That it's coming from the person's heart. This person may be troubled. They just bring out their troubleness. Like they say, if you want to know an artist, especially musicians, those that write their own songs, from what they write, you will get to know who they are. Some, or rather most, write what they experience in life. Others just write what will entertain people. They know, okay, people are entertained by this, so they just write for entertainment's sake. But others write exactly what comes from them or their experience. That's why they say, if you want to know a musician, listen to their songs, then you will know who they are, what they stand for, and exactly what is in their heart. So that is it. I have shown you. This comes from the person. The person tells the AI what they want to see, and the AI just does exactly what the person wants to see. You see that? I have proved to you. There it is. The other thing I might not know, let me show you what I do when I generate my own songs. Mostly you will see, like right there, I put 432 Hz. There's another one I saw like 436. Someone did try to see how frequency affects water. 432 creates a beautiful pattern when you play it on a bowl of standing water. And then that person played 440 Hz that all the current music now is produced on, because they made it more like a law that no, you people now, you just have to stick to 440 Hz. Let me see if I have that video.
There has been much debate over the years as to which frequency of sound is more beneficial to humans. The 432 Hz frequency because of its long relation to music and also health benefits. Others claim that the 528 Hz one is the superior frequency we should be using. Each side of the discussion has some solid arguments which are rooted in history, mathematics, science, music, and above all else, wellness. But which frequency is actually best for us? What are the similarities and differences, if any, between these two? How can somebody pick between two frequencies that have been proven over time to stimulate and enhance humans? From tuning forks to instruments that can record sounds in space, and from ancient geniuses to today's scientists, there are plenty of options and information out there to help anyone make the right decision between these two frequencies. All it takes is a bit of research and an open mind about what you are likely to find. What is the 432 Hz frequency? For many people, the 432 Hz frequency is already something quite familiar that they use every day. But for those that don't know much about it, the 432 Hz frequency is mentioned pretty often in music history. That's because this is the frequency that Verdi and other composers used to tune their instruments before playing them. Although the composers liked using the 432 frequency, in 1939, it was decided to standardize all tuning to a 440 Hz frequency. There have been a lot of theories about this move, some of them even including the Nazis and the Rockefeller Foundation. Others even go further and say that the entire music industry is being used to corrupt people by using music designed to play at a 440 Hz frequency and so stimulate the aggressive side of people.
It wasn't until 1939 that an international conference held in London recommended to use A440 as a compromise between the various tuning systems used at the time, some of which reached beyond 450 Hz. In fact, the BBC required their orchestras to tune to A440 instead of A439 because 439 is a prime number, and that frequency was difficult to generate electronically with standard electronic clock.
There are also some very impressive examples in our times of artists using the 528 Hz frequency to create music.
There's 9 core creative frequencies. In fact, these are the perfect circle of sound. This is called the perfect circle of sound. There's 9 notes that creates everything in the universe. The third note in that sequence is 528. The old original solfeggio, ancient musical scale that had 6 notes. These are 9 now, it completes the circle. But the first notes were not do, re, mi, but ut, re, mi. Mi stands for miragistorum in Latin, or miracles in English. So the miracle note of the universe is love. The miracle note of the universe is 528 Hz frequency, and it's the heart of everything.
But the 528 Hz frequency isn't limited to just music. Because light travels similarly to sound, this frequency can be used to express a light wavelength. And because the color is simple light perceived at various wavelengths, the 528 Hz frequency can be expressed as a part of the electromagnetic color spectrum. Just like 432 has a direct connection to the Earth, the 528 Hz frequency has a connection to the sun. That's because the sun has a measurable sound emitting from it at 528 Hz. 528 can also be found in math. The number is a Pythagorean one, and also has various implications in finding the value of pi and phi, both very important to ancient builders and mathematicians. Without these numbers, the pyramids themselves wouldn't have been constructed. Also, measurement units such as miles couldn't have existed. That's because there are exactly 5,280 feet in a mile.
If it wasn't for 528, you wouldn't have circles, you wouldn't have squares, you wouldn't have any sacred geometry. You wouldn't have pyramids. The pyramids are intimately constructed based on the mathematics of pi, phi. You wouldn't have pi or phi without 528. In other words, you wouldn't have anything without love.
Where do the frequencies differ? Although both frequencies have been known to have positive effects on humans, there are some differences between them that make people lean towards one or the other. For example, the 432 Hz frequency has been used to promote lower blood pressure, while the 528 Hz frequency has been mainly used in studies regarding DNA regeneration and healing. But let's take it one at a time. The 432 Hz frequency is generally associated with the fact that music turned to this frequency helps reduce stress and helps people sleep better. It's been demonstrated that listening to 432 Hz music helps reduce the heart rate, having a calming effect on the person listening. It also stimulates positive thinking and well-being. The 528 Hz frequency has been linked to the healing of the human body as well.
The 528 Hz frequency is the main frequency of the so-called Self-Faccio healing frequency. It's an old frequency, and I think the most outstanding difference to a lot of frequencies, what's supposed to be called healing frequencies, that the 528 Hz frequency is not a man-made frequency. It's a frequency that occurs in the universe. It occurs in every living matter. It occurs in the humming of the bees. It occurs in the chlorophyll of the leaves. So it's something what is understood, the miracle DNA repair, or the so-called divine frequency.
Another benefit of the 528 Hz frequency is that it's been demonstrated by researchers to lower the levels of anxiety. Measurements made on people while listening to 528 Hz music showed an increase in oxytocin levels and a decrease in cortisol. This is what makes people feel less stressed and anxious. Also, the people in these tests concluded that a music-based therapy that uses sounds and music at this frequency could work to help people deal with stress and negative thoughts in their lives. Another study showed that the 528 Hz frequency promotes the breakdown of ethanol in the blood. This is what's contained in all alcoholic beverages. It also increases cell life by almost 20%. This could lead to many breakthroughs in many fields of medicine, particularly those that deal with liver and blood cell regeneration. Also, speaking of liquids, the 528 Hz frequency has been used in other areas as well. For example, it has been successfully used in the cleaning up of a patch of water affected by the BP Deepwater Horizon oil spill. Scientists concluded that after using music at 528 Hz, the water was cleaned and safe once again for marine life. Granted, some will say that it was just a fluke, but scientists that replicated the experiment in controlled conditions arrived at the same results.
The universe is made of water. Not only does the Bible say that, but NASA science proved that about 10 years ago when they discovered water throughout space.
Going from this observation, one could theorize that our bodies, being made up of over 50% water, we could use the same principles as described in the experiment and influence it in order to make it better or to get rid of any bad energy it might store. Where are the frequencies similar? Although the two frequencies differ greatly as to what they are used for, they also have a lot in common, starting with the fact that they have both been used by composers and singers over the years to create music. They're among the oldest frequencies used, and many examples of these can still be found in ancient texts that talk about chanting, or even in objects, such as Himalayan bowls, used for meditation and relaxation. Both have also been used in healing therapies around the world, from the ancient Eastern medicine centers all the way to the modern Western hospitals and clinics. These frequencies have been, in one way or another, used to treat various illnesses, and are still the basis for several ongoing types of research and studies about how sound and vibration can cure the human body at a molecular level. But the similarities aren't just based on usage and origins. The numbers themselves make the two frequencies unique. First of all, they have both been linked to Pythagoras in one way or another. 528 is an example of Pythagorean triples, while 432, although not such a triple, has been mentioned by Pythagoras in many writings and calculations regarding the golden ratio and the determination of pi and other important mathematical values. Also, the sums of both numbers also have a certain importance. The sum of 432 is 9, while the sum of 528 is 6. This led many to the conclusion that the two numbers, and thus the two frequencies, must be complementary to each other. It's a sort of yin and yang energy between the two. That's also why many people use these frequencies alternatively.
Do you see that? So, that is why I say the frequency, so that it will not generate some crazy frequencies that I did not say. Because of course now, you've just told AI like we saw from these you tell it what to create, it will create its own frequency. It may use the 440. So people, I think I'm done. I just wanted to clarify that if you say AI music is demonic, because many think there's just a demon speaking, or rather singing or creating these. Well, I wouldn't blame such people that much. I don't know what I can say, but of course we have heard how this was created. It's algorithms, more like a mathematic. Okay, let's put it this way. AI is artificial intelligence. It started way back, if you don't know. The day computers came, that was still artificial intelligence, because you would type in a computer and the computer gives you what you want. You get a calculator, you do the math, that calculator gives you the answer. What is that? Artificial intelligence. AI is in your hands. Mobile phone. You are on Facebook. You have WhatsApp. When you check the WhatsApp, you will see the AI just right there on search. Same thing with Meta. In search, AI. Let's go to Messenger, AI. Let's go to Google, AI. Let me show you this other platform which has literally allowed the AI to take over their search engine. Do you see that? Do you see that? What do you see? It was typing. It's highlighting. What's that? AI. Therefore, what should you do? If you do not like AI, stop using the internet. Simple as that. Right now, stop watching. Close this page. Take your mobile phone, sell it, go and buy those odd mobile phones that do not have internet, because you do not want to have anything to do with AI, because AI is already incorporated in your phone, in your mobile phone. You are working with an AI in your hands, in your pocket, in your handbag, in your hands right now. You are watching this video and you're saying you don't like AI stuff. My dear, all this technology is now AI. If you do not want to have anything to do with AI, just run. Get away from the internet. Some of us will stay on the internet because we are using it to teach, to tell people the dangers. Look at how people are losing jobs. How can you keep putting food on your table if you lose a job because of AI? You will use the very AI to make you some money. What are people doing? They are creating videos, putting on YouTube and get paid. They are creating kids animation, kids books, and they are making money because they lost their what? They lost their job. What? How did they lose? The same AI. Do you see that? So AI will be more dangerous in future. This is a series. I'll call this chapter 1. Chapter 2 will look deeper the relationship between AI and the coming New World Government, or the beast, the Antichrist. We'll take a look at that. What is the relationship? There it is. You now have seen all this. It's a person who said what they wanted to see. All this, you see? That's what they want. They want to see an eye. So all these things are coming from people. What's in their mind? All this what you see. Minds of people. What's in their mind? Images, videos, music. It comes from the person. It's the very thing you see, like I said, the prompt. So we'll end right here because we'll be going deeper into what all these things mean. Okay, here is an example, a music that I created. Let's take a look at the prompt, whether it will show deeply. Look at that. I did not mention that, oh, it has to be that, oh, it has to be what, it has to be what, this and that. And then the instrumental was created. See that? This is what you can use AI for, to create clean stuff. Some they use like ChatGPT to write books. They say you get what you ask for, right? What did Kamala Harris say talking about voting for a president?
Because as we all know, elections matter. And when folks vote, they order what they want, and in this case, they got what they asked for. I went off script a little bit.
I don't know whether she really understood what she was saying. Look at Biden. Look at the government. It destroyed USA. So she was more like mocking them and saying they got what they asked for. This is crazy. Life, man. I think I have to end because this video will keep talking and it will be impossibly long. So this is where I end. I have shown you, I have really proved to you that AI mostly is very dangerous if you don't know what the person put in that music. Yes, you can come over to like this home, listen to all this music, but do you know what the person put in that music? What did they tell the AI to add in that music? Well, the AI will add whatever the person put. So that is why I would say, do not listen to what you do not know where it came from, especially if it's like that. Look at how evil that is, how dark that is. Why would you just look at even the title? Why would you click on that and say, sit and listen to that? Watch the video, how to create a Korean song, and see step by step how I created it. I never added anything evil in that. You will see it for yourself. So that's how people should be creating or using AI. Create something that is useful. You've seen some that create religious images on Facebook or for videos on YouTube. So that's it, people. Subscribe, click that bell, and I say goodbye.